We lost narrowly in the first leg away to Besiktas. Can we turn it around in the second? Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome to Club 6 episode 5 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We are at home in the second leg of our Europa League second knockout round match against Besiktas, and then away to Lazio in Serie A. Since you were last with me, we've only played one match. We beat Sassuolo 1-0 in Serie A with a late goal from Rodri. So let's get straight into the Besiktas game. Okay, so the team for this one is Gasperini in goal, back four of Abdeslam, Skriniar, Omar-Bamadili and Dimarco. It's Rodri at the base of midfield, Barella and Sambi Lokonga ahead of him. It's Serginho Dest and Luis Diaz on the wings, and Raspadori up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending, the media have given you a lot of credit lately, go out there and put on a worthy display. No, I completely disagree. I'm going to thrash the arms and say we owe Besiktas after what happened in our last match. Go out there and get revenge. And that has motivated most of them. It's left Barella aggressive, which is slightly worrying, but we will hopefully be able to keep him calm. So let's go into the tunnel, do a quick tunnel interview. Weather out there is less than ideal. How will that affect the match? It's the same for both sides. So we'll go with the first one. How important will Andrew Omar-Bamadili be? Rely on him a lot. Why have you not picked Alban Lafont? Everyone deserves to play. Okay, let's get into the match and kick off. See if we can grab a win. We need to win by more than one goal to offset the fact that we lost the first leg. And it's Besiktas with the first highlight, which is less than ideal. Atakan to Gökhan, down the right for Pedro. He's pulled it back and we've won the ball back. Barella takes up possession, plays it to the right, and Dest, he plays the ball over the top. Raspadori is in but can't beat the keeper and does win the corner, however. The highlight continues. It'll be an outswinging corner from Dimarco, and the header is straight at the goalkeeper. We have at least had a couple of shots on target already, which is encouraging. We'll demand more and hopefully get the lads firing a bit more. Okay, it's with the Besiktas goalkeeper. He fires it down the middle, but Abdesalam's under it. Dest back to Abdesalam. Abdesalam comes forward down the right hand side, finds Dest again. He gives the ball away, but we've won it back on halfway after putting the pressure on. Barella out to the right and Abdesalam. He finds Dest, who crosses, and Raspadori cannot apply the finish in front of goal. So 15 minutes gone. We've had two decent opportunities but not taken either of them. Let's demand more again and start thinking about who might need to come off. Aaron with the goal kick for Besiktas. And Azua's lost it to Barella. Dest with the ball over the top. Raspadori finds Luis Diaz. He plays it to the left and DiMarco. So we have a chance here. Pulls it back for Lokonga. DiMarco's cross. Dest, and we've hit the post. We are playing well, but we need to take a chance. Ideally in the first half. Just to give us the confidence that we can go on and win the game. We need to demand more again as soon as we can. Omar Bamidili to Sambi Lokonga. Luis Diaz to DiMarco. Back to Omar Bamidili into Sambi Lokonga. Omar Bamidili to DiMarco again. DiMarco down the left hand side for Luis Diaz, who plays it back to Sambi Lokonga. Rodrigo over the top. Luis Diaz loses it. Gökhan fires it clear. Skriniar, and it's into Raspadori. Dest to Abdesalam. Dest gets it back and he pulls it back, and Raspadori is there to apply the finish. And it is Inter 1, Besiktas 0, 1-1 on aggregate. And we will just show the replay. So Raspadori's ball forward. Dest goes all the way to the byline, cuts it back, and Raspadori with the stooping finish to put it past the keeper to make it level on aggregate. And we've got to be firm favourites now, surely, to progress, given that we've levelled the scores in the first half. We're at home and playing well. DiMarco down the left hand side needs some support, gets a cross in. Raspadori has given us the lead for the first time in the tie, and that's his second of the match. We'll watch the replay. DiMarco down the left, and he crosses, and Raspadori is there to apply the finish. Keeper didn't really stand much of a chance. 2-0 to us on the night, 2-1 on aggregate, and for the first time, as I say, we lead in the tie, and surely now we are favourites to progress. Another goal would kind of rubber stamp that assertion. Urzua to Gökhan. Pedro flicks it on, but Skriniar's there to find Gasparini. DiMarco plays it to the right hand side, and Dest back to Abdesalam. Abdesalam's ball over the top for Dest. He cuts it back. Raspadori hits the post. The clearance finds Abdesalam, but the highlight ends. We have totally dominated this first half, and we've got a corner on the right, and the header is over the top. So we are looking for the third goal, which would surely clinch our place in the quarterfinals. Mehmet comes forward for Besiktas, but Rodrigo's won it back. Dest takes over, crosses. Raspadori applies the finish, but there is a question mark over offside, so it's not necessarily 3-0 yet. VAR is awarding the goal, so it is 3-0, 3-1 on aggregate. It's a long way back from here for Besiktas, and that's a lovely finish. So Raspadori has a hat-trick in the first half. He is not going to see the match out, though. He's absolutely shattered. DiMarco with the corner. Omar Bamidili with the near post header, but gets too much on it. Over the top. And we'll go in at half time with a 3-0 lead, 3-1 on aggregate. So I think we can say we're well pleased with that as a first half. So we will outstretch the arms. Well done on controlling possession. That's what we want. Absolutely. We need to take Raspadori off and bring on Colombo. So giving him a rest. Start the second half. And we will rest others as and when they need it. We've got 2 more subs available. It looks like Sambi Lokonga is probably going to be the next one needing a rest. But we're going to have to leave it a little while. Sambi Lokonga is indeed the first one needing a rest. I'm going to wait until the hour mark to make that change though. We will start looking at who is going to come on, and I think we'll go with Joris Schottard, and it's Luis Diaz to DiMarco. Barella with the shot, it's off the post, and Serginho Dest is there to mop up the bits and get a 4th for Inter on the night. It's 4-1 on aggregate, and if it wasn't over before, it is now. And as I say, the shot comes back off the post. Dest is there with a completely open goal to aim at. Yes, we want to make the change, and very shortly we'll make the third and final change. Is Abdeslam the best option to change? Potentially, but actually no, it's going to be Rodrigo. In fact no, Barella is in need of coming off, and we'll bring on Alfredo Lopez in his place. And there's about 5 minutes plus stoppage time left, so hopefully we can just see this game out without any further incident. Dest to Lopez, Dest again, Rodrigo, shot charge down, Schottard to Lopez to Rodrigo, Schottard to Luis Diaz, plays it to the right and Abdeslam. He fires in the cross. Colombo can't keep his header down, and it's over the top. So only a couple of minutes left, plus 3 added minutes signalled. We are definitely progressing in this game. Schottard into Colombo, Luis Diaz, back to DiMarco. DiMarco into Rodrigo, he finds Schottard. Lopez into Dest, Colombo to Rodrigo to Luis Diaz, and Omar Bamadili collects the loose ball. Colombo puts it in the back of the net. I don't know if this is 5-0 or not. There's a query about offside, and we await the VAR decision. The goal is given. It is 5-0, 5-1 on aggregate. I don't think we need a replay of this. The game is up, and very shortly it will be official. And there it is, Inter 5, Besiktas 0, 5-1 on aggregate. I'll see you in a moment for the second match of today's episode. Okay, before I show you the second match in the episode, it is time for the Europa League draw for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. So I will draw each of the teams individually and confirm the ties for the quarterfinal. So here we go. West Ham United will play Wolfsburg. Sevilla will play Atalanta. Rennes will play Athletic Club, which means Inter will play Chelsea, with the first leg being at home, which is probably not the way round we wanted it. And the semi-final draw is also happening at the same time, so we'll view that one as well and do exactly the same thing. So we'll start the draw. West Ham or Wolfsburg, so the winners of that game will face Rennes or Athletic Club. So it will be Inter or Chelsea to face Sevilla or Atalanta. So arguably our quarter-final tie is much harder than a potential semi-final, and I would argue harder than we will face in the final as well. So that's the draw taken care of. I'll be back in a moment with match number 2 of the episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we make the Serie A trip to play Lazio, and the team for this one is Gasperini in goal, back four of Abdesalam, Skriniar, Omar Bamadili and Di Marco. It's Rodri at the base of midfield, Barella and Sambi Lokonga ahead of him. It's Dest and Doku on the wings, Raspadori up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending pick up where you left off last time out. This time I think he's nailed it. We won convincingly against Besiktas. So we'll outstretch the arms and agree with him. And let's go into the tunnel and answer the questions from them. How will you look to build on an impressive performance last time out against Besiktas? It's given everyone a real lift, and when you're confident everything seems easier. I think that's fair. Team have hit a purple patch in front of goal recently. That's got to be pleasing. If you can score goals you'll always stand a chance, so in that regard it's going well, absolutely. First goal's crucial. Scoring first matters to us, absolutely. Right, let's get into the match and see if we can go and beat Lazio. So we're underway. It's Abdesalam with a throw-in. Barella back to Abdesalam, finds Dest. Abdesalam to Barella, back to Skriniar, who comes forward, finds Rodrigo, has the shot, and it's hit the outside of the post. And it's a goal kick, but the highlight comes to an end. It's a good start. I think we're dropping in courage at this stage. We're playing well. Abdesalam with a throw-in. It's given away though. Van der Beek back to Jones. Raspadori's won it, and Giacomo Raspadori gets the opening goal of the game. It's Lazio 0, Inter Milan 1. No question of offside, and I won't bother with the replay. It's pretty obvious how we scored. So we carry on. We're dominating the game up to now. Only 11 minutes gone, but we're well on top. Raspadori is head and shoulders above anybody on the pitch as far as performance is concerned. He is definitely leading the line well today. Everybody is holding up pretty well at the moment with 20 minutes gone, although Skriniar does have a yellow card to his name. So we'll have to watch out for any signs of him getting himself in trouble. Work ball into box, absolutely, yeah, we can do that. And it's a Lazio free kick. The header is over the bar though, so we get away with that one. And we're over the half-hour mark, still leading 1-0. And Lazio going with a very defensive setup. So not sure that, although actually to be fair to them, they are using a double Mazzala, so it's not that defensive. But a back three with two complete wing backs. Raspadori back to Dest, Dest to Abdesalam, Barella into Dest, and the referee's given a penalty. I'm not sure on this one. Impossible to tell. It's gone to VAR. VAR says penalty, and it's Barella with the spot kick. Can he put us 2-0 up? Of course he can. Barella scores from the spot. No need to see the replay. So we'll get straight on with the action. I don't need to show you that. It's half time. Lazio 0, Inter 2. Excellent first half. So let's go in and drop some praise on the lads. Going well, capable of better, absolutely. Outstretch the arms, no, we can't do that. Pump the fists, go with it, yeah, absolutely. Start the second half. No changes needed at half time. And we'll just keep an eye on fitness levels to decide who needs to come off and when. Dest is one of the candidates for replacement, but not yet. As actually is Sambi Lokonga and probably Doku as well. So we'll go with Dest as the first one, and we'll bring on Colombo to replace him. Sambi Lokonga to Rodrigo. DiMarco down the left hand side, crosses it, and Dest is there to put it past the keeper to make it 3-0. And again, we don't need a replay, it's obvious what happened. We do want to continue with the substitution. I think we will go with Doku as the second sub, and Luis Diaz can come on to replace him. So Doku plays it to DiMarco, back to Omabamidili. He plays it into Rodrigo. Rodrigo gives the ball away though. White brings it forward, plays it back in the end to Alex Mere, who goes for the long clearance. We've only succeeded in heading it to Van der Beek, who crosses over everybody, but Sergei will find Dallo, and Nicholas Maggioni has given Lazio a way back into the match with 71 minutes gone. It's Lazio 1, Inter 3. And our final substitution is going to be Sambi Lokonga, and we'll bring on Joris Schottard to replace him. And we will not make any further tactical tweaks. There's only 5 minutes left. We're 3-1 up, and it's 4 added minutes. Should still be good enough to secure the win. And we just await the final whistle into the last of the 4 added minutes. And we've got a throw in. Rodrigo back to Abdesalam. Barella to Rodrigo. Abdesalam to Colombo. Barella to Rodrigo, who goes for the ball over the top. Raspadori is in. Can't get it past the keeper. And it's cleared into touch. That's full time though. It's Lazio 1, Inter Milan 3. I'll see you in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we're currently 4th in the table with 56 points from 29 games played. We're 3 points clear of Roma, who do have a game in hand on us, but have a significantly worse goal difference, so we should be able to hold on to 4th place even after they've played their game in hand. We are now 8 points adrift of the leaders Milan, who also have a game in hand on us. So I think it's safe to say we will not be winning Serie A this season, but that was never the objective anyway. So let's have a look then at what is coming up on tomorrow's episode, and I will bring you back. I'm going to show you both legs of the Chelsea game. So I'll play the Juventus game in the middle off camera and just show you the 2 legs of our Europa League quarter-final against Chelsea. So That'll be on tomorrow, and if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.